Good morning! Happy Tuesday! How's everyone doing? Woo! I'm great and ready for my week. We're going to start the relaxation now. We'll give everyone just a couple minutes here to join in. And then we'll get going. All right. I see lots of people have joined in now. Hello. Thank you for joining. Let's begin. First thing we're going to do is just breathe. Breathe and relax your body. As we relax our body, we're preparing our minds for our connecting to our why meditation. So in trading, everyone talks about their $100,000 months. They talk about their Lambos or their fancy cars. But that's not why you were called to trading. God put trading in your heart because you have a gift to share with the world. And that gift needs you free of the constraints of the 40-hour work week. That is why we master ourselves to reap abundance from the markets in order to live our days free and with purpose. So as we breathe and relax our bodies, we're going to want to find our mind. So take a moment now and just locate your mind in your imagination. As we locate and connect to our mind, we will see a nice blue glow. If you're more logical, you might see your pink squishy brain inside your skull. But either visual is good because it lets you know you're connected now. So the same way we connected to our mind, we're going to connect to our hearts. Find a little white string that connects your mind to your heart and make the connection now. We can drop down that string and anchor it to the green energy in our hearts. As we connect to our hearts, in our imagination, we will see a nice green glow or maybe our red heart beating in our chest. But once you can visualize that in your mind, then the connection has been made. The trading session is over. You just took a 2-hour win within your plan. Great job. Now, what are you going to do with the rest of your day? Take a moment now and live out that perfect day in your imagination. Live it out and see all the granular details. See it, but most importantly, feel it. And as we go through this perfect day and conjure up those thoughts, those emotions, we're going to hold them for 25 seconds. But before we hold them, take a moment now and live out that day in your imagination with me now. You're doing a great job. So now that we've lived out that day, find the piece that felt the most emotional to you and live it out again. And we're going to hold that for 25 seconds. You enjoy. I'm going to count here for us. Halfway there, keep going. Amazing. We can start to come back to reality now. Wiggle your nose, wiggle your fingers, and come back. Come back slowly and with intention. And just enjoy the relaxation. Thank you so much for taking that time to connect to your trading why with me. This allows us to ground down in our purpose when we're trading. As we're trading, emotions can come up. But these meditations allow us to focus and to know who we really are. Now that we're back to reality, let's pull out our journals. And we can start our journaling portion of the session. So I say it every day, but it's very important, so I'm happy to say it every day. For this part of our journaling session, we need a physical journal that we use only for journaling. You can do pre-market and post-market in the same journal. It doesn't matter. The only rule is a physical bound journal that you use only for your intentions and your feelings. This not only gives us data to go through as we flip through the pages, but it also allows us to release these feelings with our hands and on a physical piece of paper. Our emotions can get so trapped up in our mind that the more we release them, the better we feel. So we're going to start with the date. Cool. So the way we do our journaling here is very special. We work with our subconscious mind in order to implant intentions into our mind and into our body for our trading session. The way we do this is that we pick 3 to 4 intentions that come just off the top of our head and we write them down in the past tense. Writing them down in the past tense allows our mind and body to believe it's already happened and allows us to slip into that version of ourselves a lot easier. The last thing we do is we add a little secret spice of gratitude. What this does is it allows us to call in abundance. The more we're appreciative for who we are and what we already have, the more we can bring in to our lives. So I'll give you a quick example. I am so grateful that I waited patiently for my A+ setup today. That's a great intention. Okay? Don't think too hard. God gives you these inspirations because they happen quick and you're meant to trust them. So take a couple minutes now, write down your intentions, and then we'll go over mine in just a couple minutes here. right, cool. I'm done mine, but I'll give you all just another minute here, and then we'll go over mine. Everyone done? Yeah, okay, good job. Ooh, good job writing in your journals. All right, we'll go through mine. January 26th, a pre-market journal. I am so grateful for my son, Baby Revers, because he's allowed me the inspiration to actualize my dreams. Yeah, that one just came off the top of my head. I am so grateful that I waited patiently for my A+ setup today. Yes, I am. I am so grateful that I had the courage to execute my A+ setup and honor my take profit and my stop loss. Good job, Samaya. And then at the end, I like to write a little thank you, Samaya. Because we honestly don't thank ourselves enough. And the more that we can appreciate ourselves for our journey and for how far we've come, the easier the journey becomes. So that being said, we're going to roll on into our prayer. The way that this works is we have 2 minutes. The first minute, you're going to take alone in silence, and you're going to offer yourself gratitude for the trading journey and for how far you've come. During the second minute, I will lead us all in a prayer. But take this minute now and really thank yourself. Please. Amazing. I actually lost count there. So hopefully that was at least a minute. All right, now it's my turn. So I'd like to start off by saying thank you to me and thank you to you for having the courage to set off on this trading journey to actualize your dreams. A little whisper in your heart has been telling you that the way everyone lives life is just not for you. You hear people say, that's the way it's supposed to be. You're supposed to travel an hour every day to go to work for 8 hours and then travel an hour to get back. That's just the way it is. But you don't believe that. You know that you have the power to make your life whatever you want it to be. And that's what trading is here for in your life. It's to offer you the freedom, to offer you the tools to actualize your dreams. So, thank you for having the courage to believe in yourself, and thank you for having the courage to take the risk that many people are not willing to take. Thank you. Amazing. So, we are 10 minutes away from market open now. And we're just going to take a couple minutes in silence. I've been finding that these moments we take in silence are incredibly peaceful. And the more we offer our minds quiet, the better our minds can heal. So, if I may ask, close your eyes, relax your body, and just focus on your breathing. As we focus on our breathing and quiet our minds, thoughts will pop up. Just let them. Let them pop up and float on by. This allows ourselves to detach from who we think we are. It can be a trap when we believe that our thoughts are who we are. But it's not true. Our thoughts are actually who we've programmed ourselves to be. But the more we detach and the more we let go, the more we see who we actually are. So just a couple more moments of silence. Amazing. Thank you all for indulging me in those minutes of silence, and to offer yourself the peace as our busy days can make our minds super loud. As we drift back to reality again, we're going to stay in our calm state. We're going to stay in our calm state and just focus again on our breath, because it's time for our breathing exercise. So focus on your breath. In through your nose, out through your mouth. And I'm going to give the instruction. So the way we do our breathing exercise is we breathe in through our nose for 7 seconds. As we breathe in through our nose, we're going to imagine all the beautiful, resilient energy from Mother Nature supercharging our being. We'll feel it all here. And as that energy comes in, it's going to take all the stale negativity and put it in our stomach in a little ball. And as we breathe out, we're going to breathe back all that stale energy to Mother Nature. Ready? Let's go. In through your nose for 7. Hold for 2. And all that staleness out for 8. In for 7. Hold for 2. And out for 8. In for 7. Hold for 2. And out for 8. You're doing a great job. Okay, last one here. In for 7. Hold for 2. And back to Mother Nature for 8. Amazing. Thank you all for taking this time with me now to invest in your trading mindset by grounding down to your trading purpose and becoming the trader you know lives in your heart. Now it's your turn. Go off, go trade. You have everything you need. You have all the knowledge, you have all the skills, and now your mind and body are prepped for success. Go meet the market with calm, and I'll see you tomorrow. I love